Hello and welcome to this Back to Compatible Comics review. Today we're looking at Empty Zone issue 1, drawn, written and created by Shawn Alexander and coloured by Lewis. It says NCT. I don't know how to pronounce that. I do apologise for butchering your name. Now this is just come out on the 17th of June. I've read it in digital form, but I had to go and pick it up in physical because it just, as you can sort of see from the artwork flicking through, and then as I flick through gently through pages, it's very dark, but it just has a lovely painted feel. The artwork is definitely something to savour. The story itself is about a character. We follow the character of Corinne White. She's living in a kind of dystopian future with lots of cityscapes, lots of ghosts and dead bodies basically coming along. So it's very much a fusion, but a fusion is a horrible word to say, but it's kind of a sci-fi story with horror elements put in, which is a lovely genre mix, and it does give this first issue a definite original feel, which is lovely. So as you can see, maybe I'd see there with Connie, she has a slightly changed right arm, very robotic, and that plays in quite a bit into the story itself. Now she's having to deal with that as she's going through, and there are certain points in the story where it feels like that the arm is not really hers yet, if that makes sense. So that's something maybe that we'll explore in the future. This first issue though does give us a glimpse into Connie's world as she struggles to deal with a violent past. Now there are a few scenes in there that are slightly disturbing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not. It wasn't. I had to put the book down, sort of thing. But this is definitely not an easy-going book. This is definitely something where you read it and then you have to read it again because you miss things, and there is a depth into the art and into the words that you do want to see. I was slightly first reading again. I enjoyed it completely. It did suck me in, but I did feel it needed a second read to really appreciate what was happening. The world that Shawn Alexander's created is great, very grim, very dark. Feels definitely in sort of the Blade Runner-esque sort of world, but a very lived-in dystopian future, which is great. And again, I just find the character quite captivating, and we get little nuggets, about what her profession is and what her job is and what she's going to do, and it all seems to be quite tied in together. Again, with her trying to basically live through her situation at the moment. So definitely a comic to look out for. The thing that I like about it is you don't see it on the cover title, but it's called Conversations with the Dead, and that should give you a little bit of an insight into what's going on. The thing that's great is it actually you just go straight into the story with a double page spread, and the creator credits are at the back, like that, which is cool. And then that's when you see the first time Conversations with the Dead. So obviously if you're looking at Solicit, you'll see it, but from the front cover you can't, and I do like that. I think it's a very nice little way to almost to suck people in. Obviously the review here does lose a little bit about the ghosty principles, but it's definitely something that's worth reading. So as always, pick up from physical or digital. I have read it in both forms. I would say personally this is definitely something that I enjoyed more in the physical realm. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'm Paul about Compatible. Just leave any comments below if you'd like to know any more, or don't forget to check out the site. Cheers, thanks a lot.